Imagine being so mentally strong that nothing can shake you. Not rejection, not failure, not even the loss of everything you own. Today, I'm going to share 10 Stoic rules that will completely transform how people see you, and more importantly, how you see yourself. These aren't just some feel-good quotes. These are battle-tested principles that Roman emperors and ancient philosophers used to build empires. I'm going to show you how to use them to build your empire. Number 1, the iron law of indifference. Let me hit you with some truth. 99% of the things you're stressing about right now don't matter, and I'm about to prove it to you. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the world at his time, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Here's what's killing your mental peace. You're emotionally invested in things you can't control. Your coworker's attitude, not your business. Someone's opinion of you, their problem. Think about the last thing that ruined your day. Now ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? In most cases, it won't matter in 5 days. The Stoics practiced something radical, voluntary discomfort. They would deliberately expose themselves to what they feared most, just to prove it couldn't break them. Modern psychology calls this desensitization, but the Stoics, they called it freedom. Freedom from the tyranny of external events. Here's your wake-up call. Every time you let something small shake you, you're giving away your power. You're telling the world, I'm not in control, my emotions are. Action step. Start your indifference journal. Write down everything that bothers you today. Tomorrow, review it and ask, did any of this actually matter? Number 2, the respect paradox. Want to know why some people command instant respect while others beg for it? The answer lies in this ancient Stoic principle. Epictetus, who was born a slave and became one of history's greatest philosophers, said, "If you want to be respected, start by respecting yourself." Here's the paradox. The more desperately you seek respect, the less you'll get it. The moment you stop needing it is the moment people start giving it to you. Your problem isn't that others don't respect you. It's that you're trying to control their opinions instead of focusing on your character. Watch this. When you enter a room, are you thinking about how others perceive you? That's exactly why they're not respecting you. Your insecurity is showing. The Stoics understood something profound. Respect isn't earned through words or demands. It's earned through consistent actions when no one's watching. You're probably making this mistake right now, changing your behavior based on who's around. The truly respected person acts the same whether they're with a janitor or a CEO. Action step. For the next week, act as if no one's opinion of you matters. Watch how quickly people's respect for you grows. Number 3, the wealth mindset shift. Let me destroy your concept of wealth right now. You think it's about money? The Stoics are laughing in their graves. Seneca, who was one of Rome's richest men, said, "It's not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Here's what's destroying your financial peace. You're counting other people's money while ignoring your own abundance. The average person spends 2 hours daily scrolling through lives they can't afford, buying things they don't need with money they don't have. Want to know true wealth? It's not in your bank account. It's in your ability to be content with what you have while pursuing what you want. The Stoics practiced something revolutionary. They would regularly live as if they had lost everything. Try it for a day. Appreciate what you already have. Your problem isn't lack of money, it's lack of perspective. The richest people I know aren't the ones with the most money. They're the ones who need the least. Action step. Do a wealth audit. List everything you own, then mark what truly adds value to your life. The results will shock you. Number 4, the control protocol. Here's a reality check. Right now, you're wasting 80% of your mental energy on things you can't control. Let's fix that. The Stoics divided everything into 2 categories. What we can control and what we can't. That's it. No gray area. Your job? Control the controllables. The economy? Not your business. The weather? Not your problem. Your reaction to both? That's your territory. Most people are playing a losing game. They're trying to control other people's actions, opinions, and decisions. How's that working out? Here's the power move. Focus exclusively on your actions, your thoughts, and your responses. Everything else is just noise. Watch this shift. Instead of trying to control outcomes, control your preparation. Instead of controlling others' opinions, control your character. The moment you stop trying to control everything is the moment you actually gain control. Ironic, isn't it? Action step. Create 2 lists. My control and not my control. Every time you stress about something, categorize it. Only act on the first list. Number 5, the Morning Warrior Code. Your morning routine isn't just routine, it's ritual, and most of you are doing it completely wrong. Marcus Aurelius started each day by preparing for the worst while expecting nothing. Sound depressing? It's actually the key to unshakable confidence. Here's what's killing your mornings. You're reacting instead of responding. Phone first, life second. Social media before self-mastery. The Stoics knew something powerful. The first hour of your day determines the next 23. Want to know why successful people seem so calm? They win their mornings. While you're hitting snooze, they're hitting goals. The ancient practice. Rise before dawn, contemplate death, prepare for adversity, express gratitude. Modern translation? Get up early, journal, meditate, plan. Your phone is not an alarm clock. It's an attention thief. Your bed isn't rest. It's resistance to greatness. Action step. Create your warrior hour. First hour of the day, no phone, no email, no social media. Just you, your thoughts, and your purpose. Number 6, the silent strategy. Your mouth is sabotaging your success. The most powerful person in the room is usually the quietest. Let me show you why. Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. But you're talking twice as much as you're listening." Here's what's killing your influence. You're so busy trying to sound smart that you're missing opportunities to actually become smarter. The Stoics practiced something profound: strategic silence. They understood that power doesn't come from speaking, it comes from observing. Watch this happen. Next time you're in a meeting, speak 50% less. Watch how people suddenly start valuing your words more. Your words are like currency. The more you spread them around, the less they're worth. Start treating them like gold. Most people are thinking about what to say next instead of listening. Break this pattern and watch your relationships transform. Action step. Practice the 3-second rule. Wait 3 seconds before responding to anything. Watch how this changes everything. Number 7, the adversity advantage. Let me tell you why your problems are actually your greatest gifts. This will change how you view every challenge forever. The Stoics had a secret weapon. They saw obstacles as opportunities. While others complained, they conquered. Here's what's holding you back. You're praying for an easy life when you should be asking for stronger shoulders. Watch this mindset shift. That person who betrayed you? They taught you discernment. That failure? It showed you what needed fixing. The ancient wisdom, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. Your problems aren't your enemies, they're your training ground. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Most people avoid challenges. The Stoics sought them out. Why? Because they understood that comfort is the enemy of greatness. Action step. Start your obstacle list. Write down every problem you're facing. Next to each one, write, "This is teaching me." Number 8, the legacy principle. Let me ask you something that will shake you. If you died tonight, what would your life have meant? The Stoics lived each day as if it was their last. Not in a YOLO way, but in a "what impact am I leaving it" way. Here's what's killing your potential. You're living for the weekend instead of living for your legacy. Most people are building their life around temporary pleasures. The Stoics? They built their lives around eternal principles. Your legacy isn't what you own, it's what you leave behind in others. It's not your resume, it's your impact. Watch this truth. Nobody on their deathbed ever said, "I wish I spent more time on social media." They wish they had lived more meaningfully. The ancient practice, every night review your actions. Did they add to your legacy or subtract from it? Action step, write your own eulogy. What do you want people to say about you? Now start living that way. Number 9, the gratitude game changer. Want to know the fastest way to change your life? It's not manifesting, it's not hustling, it's something so simple you're probably ignoring it. Epictetus said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Here's what's destroying your happiness. You're so focused on what's missing that you're blind to what's present. The average person spends 70% of their day complaining about what they don't have. The Stoics? They spent that time appreciating what they couldn't lose. Watch this shift happen. Start each day by listing 3 things that could have gone wrong but didn't. Your perspective will transform instantly. The Stoics practiced negative visualization, imagining losing everything they valued. Why? Because it made them deeply grateful for what they had. Your problem isn't lack of blessings, it's lack of awareness. You're living in abundance, but viewing it through the lens of scarcity. Action step: start the reverse gratitude journal. Write down what your life would be like without the things you take for granted. Number 10, the Immortality Mindset. This is the most powerful rule, and almost nobody is ready for it. But you're still here, so let's go deep. Memento mori. Remember you must die. Sounds dark? It's actually the most liberating principle of all. Here's what's keeping you stuck. You're living like you have unlimited time. You don't. None of us do. The Stoics kept death as their advisor, not to be morbid, but to make every moment count, every decision, every action. Watch how this changes everything. Start making decisions as if you only had 1 year to live. Watch how quickly your priorities align. Your fear of death is actually fear of not truly living. Change that, and you change everything. Most people run from this truth. The Stoics embraced it and used it as fuel for extraordinary living. Action step: write your death clock journal. What would you do differently if you knew exactly when your time was up? These aren't just philosophical ideas. These are practical tools for modern warfare. The battlefield, your mind; the prize, your life. You've just received wisdom that took me years to gather. But knowledge isn't power. Applied knowledge is power. So here's what I want you to do. Pick one of these rules, just one. Apply it for the next 7 days. Then come back to this video and let me know in the comments what changed for you. Remember, the Stoics weren't just philosophers, they were practitioners. And now, so are you. If this video hit you like it hit others, smash that like button. Subscribe for more ancient wisdom made practical. And hit that notification bell because next week, we're going even deeper. This isn't just content. This is your life manual. Use it wisely,